Alright, let's get to it. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Dark Elevation. It was a little short in last week's episode with a few decent moments, but some other stuff that was just kind of there. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We have a backstage pre-tape with Eddie Kingston, Penta, and Alex Abrahantes. And Eddie basically says, well, the Bucks screwed us out of winning the AEW World Tag Team Championship, so Wingman, well, we're going to beat the shit out of you. That's basically what he said without saying the word shit. Penta says some stuff, and then Alex says, Penta says, welcome to Casa de Penta, and, you're going to get your arm snapped. All this, you're just going to get your asses beat. Alex Abrahantes is fucking tremendous on promos. He adds so much to Penta's character. Even though Penta really is a great character, they're just a great duo. So then we have Lance Archer versus, I didn't catch the guy's name because he threw him out during his entrance and beat him in like a minute with a blackout. That was really it. Do you know what the guy's name was? If commentary mentioned it, I just totally missed it. No disrespect to the guy, but Archer beat him so quickly it didn't really even matter. So we have Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy with Wheeler Yuta and Chris Statlander. Good grief, Chris Statlander looked really good tonight. Versus Chaos Project, Serpentico and Luther. Where is my mind? Well, I don't know where the mind was, but Luther wanted to put his hands in Orange Cassidy's pants. Have fun on seeing that. He tried to stop the pocket stuff, but no, Orange Cassidy will not be denied with his pocket pool play, if you will. No, it's his gimmick. People like it. I'm not really a big fan of Orange Cassidy, but I understand why people like him, and I will admit he is a very good athlete, and he does have the crowd on his side. And eventually, Serpentico is caught by Luther, and an orange punch, and Luther ends up falling on Serpentico, and they both get covered 1, 2, 3. It was just so friggin' weird. It was just so friggin' ridiculous they decided to do that. But it was what it was, and hey, Chaos Project didn't win a match. Serpentico should be featured in some singles matches, even if he's not going to win. But this team, it just does nothing for me. We then get the Blade with the Bunny. Oh boy, the Bunny. Showing up to confront Cassidy. It's going to be Blade versus Orange Cassidy on Dynamite. Night 2 of Fyter Fest. Hikaru Shida. I want her to cane me in the face, and I will keep saying that. Versus Dulce Tormenta, who had glitter, but also got some cheers. So she must be a local talent. It was okay at times, and it was awkward at times. Katana, 1, 2, 3. It wasn't bad, it wasn't egregious, but it was a little awkward. So we brought Hollywood to Jade, and there's some guy who's from Hollywood. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I mean, I have nothing against Jade doing these pre-tapes, and I'm trying to build the character of Jade, but this was really awkward and weird, and this was the take they went with. That's what I wrote down. Hobbs with Starks and Hook versus Lucas Chase, and well, Dustin's student, and he didn't really get to do much. He got beat with a spine buster pretty quickly. This is the kind of stuff they should have been doing with Hobbs from the beginning, and hopefully maybe they reset with him, keep building him up, and he go after a TNT championship at some point. Hobbs versus Miro would be pretty damn interesting. And then we have Kazarian versus Baron Black. And I've been impressed with Baron Black in various, tag matches and singles matches he's done. He got a few shots in, but Kazarian, obviously being the elite hunter, was going to win pretty quickly and won with the crossface chicken wing. All right. Cutler then can't sneak in the ring, right? And he gets cold spray in the face. And then Luke Doc Gallows, as actually how it was said on commentary, attacks Kazarian because I guess we're going to have a match on Dynamite. Oh, great. One member of the Good Brothers, home of the Good Brothers, maybe we take your order, is going to be on a live show. Good thing I'll be watching that on delay. So anyway, and I like Kazarian. I have no desire to watch the Good Brothers, home of the Good Brothers, maybe we take your order in the ring anymore. Hobbs then has a pre-tape saying, well, talking about stuff that happened with Cage and everything. Now there's 4 because the 5th couldn't cut it. Cage, stay home. Otherwise, the same thing's going to happen if you come back. I will say that Hobbs versus Cage doesn't necessarily appeal to me, but hopefully, maybe they can do something with it and make it, because a big monster match like that, big power guy battle can be hard to pull off. So we get Angelico versus Jungle Boy. Crowd pop for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. It was well wrestled. I just don't care about this Matt Hardy group, but it was fine for what it was. There was knee focus by Angelico, and then Jungle Boy eventually came back with a flurry and locked on the snare trap and got the tap out. There you go. That's it. Julia Hart with the Varsity Blondes versus Red Velvet. Okay, it was decent enough, but this, I don't know. Julia, Julia, as the crowd says. has some energy and is a good athlete, but she's not even close to being, able to probably even be seen on YouTube. I mean, I don't know. Just sometimes she's there for stuff, but she's still in the beginning of her career. Red Velvet has improved and hits a weird axe kick spin around. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. 1, 2, 3. Gun Club. Billy and Colton took on Brock Anderson, and Lee Johnson. So Lee gets a hot tag eventually, and it was an inside cradle. Colton holds the tights. Oh no, we're getting a possible heel turn with the Gun Club. That'll make me feel indifferent, as I do about them now. And they argue about it afterwards. Luchasaurus versus Fuego del Sol. Crowd pops for both. And Luchasaurus beats him pretty goddamn quickly with a choke slam flip into a knee. There you go. Dante Martin versus Captain Shawn Dean. Flippy shit with some good wrestling and some good strikes. This is well worked. And flip stunner from Dante Martin after a few minutes. 1, 2, 3. Not a bad match. Ty Conte and Serena Deeb, bit of an odd team, versus Vert Vixen and Jasmine Allure. Serenity lock on Allure in about 4 minutes. It wasn't terrible, but it was an odd team. Ty Conte and Serena Deeb, like, really? This is what you did? I mean, whatever. So then we get the main event. It's Eddie and Penta with Alex Abrahantes versus JD Drake and Cesar Bononi. JD has something, and the match is okay. Went a bit long, though, and the arm snap, and JD gets pinned after twice the amount of time it should have taken, even for the main event. And Penta was fired up afterwards and thanks the fans. And Alex praises Austin, Texas. We can't wait to be back. Then Eddie also praises the fans, says, AEW took a chance on me, and if you aren't with AEW, then, well, then tough shit. Basically, like, there's something wrong with you. I mean, it's like, Eddie can cut really good promos, and Eddie is really good with words. And I will say this: Eddie is fired up, and he's happy to say rah rah about AEW, and that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, agree to disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.